What's up? The CovrPrice top 10 for the week ending November 5th, 2003. I hope you guys are enjoying your daylight savings time. Except for Ms. Laura, who's it's she's the only one that doesn't have daylight savings time. The rest of us
Yeah,
are in the dark
I'm the
already.
only one. Arizona just is like, nope, we're not going to play that game.
So weird, man.
We should get rid of
But
it everywhere. That shit's stupid. Come on, man.
I know, right? All right, while you guys are congregating, you know what? I'm in the mood for some Ed Sheeran. I don't know why. Crazy.
What?
Gingers, man.
I'm in love with the shape of you. I'm in love with the shape of you. I'm in love with your body. I'm in love with the shape of you. I'm in love with the shape of you. I'm in love with your body. I'm in love with the shape of you. I'm in love with the shape of you. I'm in love with your body. I'm in love with the shape of you. I'm in love with your body.
Aw,
Yeah,
I like
just a
her.
minute
Aw,
long,
she's
you know what
really
I'm saying?
Man, shit.
Laura, say what's good to people.
Hi guys. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. I feel like I haven't been on the show for a while. It's been like
You
a
abandoned us. You
I
abandoned
know.
us. That's what you did.
But I'm here and I'm glad to see you guys with all the facial hair. It's like, wow, I'm getting some competition here with these good looks on these other screens. Look at these guys.
Speaking of good looking, JB, say what's good to people.
How you doing, everybody? Man, Tuesday. It's a little bit different to be back on Tuesdays. You know, I've been doing the math club. It ain't fun. But hey, I'm back for Tuesday. We got a great list tonight, and it's not over. I remember Tuesdays are not the overnight. Thursday's the overnight. Tuesday is not the overnight. Stick around and enjoy the show.
Yeah, this show is brought to our friends over at coverprice.com for your price guide, selections, and trends. Head over to coverprice.com. Also, our friends over at Bird City Comics, use discount code LOT to get 15% off anything to Bird City Comics exclusives. What do you guys have dropping this Friday? Can you tease it yet?
Ooh.
I can't tease it till Thursday, but we do have a new drop coming out this Friday. So just tune in for the Shaker Show and I'll be able to give you guys a sneak peek of that.
And we'll have a picture of it too.
Yes, both.
All right, there you go. Let's get right to it, boys and girls. This is the Cover Price Top 10, where we look at the biggest selling books, both in quantity and percentage-wise, on the aftermarket. As always, there's a runner-up to the top 10. What do we have for this week's runner-up? This should be no surprise.
No surprise at all. At our runner-up position, we've got Daredevil issue number 9, originally published in 1999. Now, Marvel has recently unveiled the first trailer for Echo, generating significant excitement among the fans. Echo is set to achieve several notable milestones for Marvel. It will be the first Disney Plus series to carry a TVMA rating, signaling a departure from the typical Marvel content. Additionally, it will be the inaugural Marvel production to feature the new Marvel Spotlight banner.
Yes.
The series is designed to stand independently from the broader MCU continuity, adopting a format akin to a one-shot comic book. This new approach is a clear message to both dedicated fans and newcomers that prior MCU shows or movie viewings are optional to understand and enjoy the show entirely. Now, given the positive indicators surrounding the premiere of Echo, it's no surprise that Maya Lopez's first appearance is resurging to our top listings. We've tracked 25 copies sold, reflecting a 7-day trend of 131%. A CGC 9.8 copy achieved an impressive high sale of $260, with the current fair market value for a raw near mint copy standing at around $80.
Daredevil number 9 from 1999, CGC 9.8 for $260. Gorgeous David Mack cover. I think I still have this book, or I may have sold it, but I remember the first time this was hyped. So I would probably correct the writers of Cover Price on this one as opposed to one shots. It follows the Marvel Spotlight format, which is typically
It's a
sometimes
run of,
there's
it's a
just sometimes
story
there's
arc
just
or
one.
two, right?
Yeah, but normally they run like 2 or 3 issues, 4
Yeah,
issues. If you think about let me see, Ghost Rider, he's appeared the first 2 or 3 issues. So and just like Echo, I believe it's only going to be something like 4 or 5 episodes long. So, I mean, if they could just keep turning these, I feel like they're listening to us because I was like, man, they should really do a Marvel premiere or Marvel Spotlight type show, focusing on lesser known characters in the MCU. You know what I'm saying? And if you've been living on a rock, people have noticed there's a Daredevil shot that's in the Echo series.
You know what, TiVo? Mikey's up there whispering in people's ears right now. That's what's happening.
Yes, he is. Yeah, so Daredevil number 9 coming in at this week's runner-up. Let's get to
a quick fun fact: her face right there. David Mack purposely kind of modeled her face after Kabuki. If you've read that
yeah, David Mack from the Boogie
Little
theme.
fun
Good fact there. All right, let's get to the top 10, boys and girls. What do we have for number 10?
All right, kicking off the list, number 10, we have Ghost Rider number 17, Bjorn Berens.
Nailed
this came
it.
out in 2023. Did I say it right? Bjorn?
Yeah, good job.
Nailed it. The Weapons of Vengeance crossover was not what the community expected, but it's delivered so far. This book was quite hard to acquire as the average fan had no idea what Marvel had in store. That is until they reached the final page and saw the preview for Wolverine number 36 and the debut of Helverine. It's been a race for some collectors since to secure a copy, driving up the aftermarket price for this book exponentially. It's seen nearly $20 added to its near mint fair market value since last week alone. What a cover. We tracked 13 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 192%, with a high sale of $110 for a CGC 9.8 and a current raw near mint fair market value of $62.
Ghost Rider number 17, the Bjorn Berens cover, regular cover. No, it's a variant actually. My bad. I see it now. It's a variant. I like this better than the Helverine cover, to be honest with you. This one's dope. And so
I agree with you too. Yeah, the other one's cool, but this hits a little harder.
But you're saying that at the end of this one, there's a preview for the Wolverine book? Helverine book?
So the final page has the preview for Wolverine number 36.
Wow. It's amazing it took people this long to realize that, or maybe they just got priced out or whatever. But this is still a super dope cover, man. That Ghost Rider that's like old school Ghost Rider with like the pop collar look. That's my Ghost Rider.
Right, the pop collar. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, when I finished Netflix, I was like, what am I gonna watch now? I told you guys I finished Netflix, so I was like watching. You know what? I'm gonna go rewatch Agents of Shield, and it had its highs and its lows, but the Ghost Rider stuff was clearly some of the best stuff on Agents of Shield. If you remember, Jaime Reyes, was that his name? Yeah, the character, his Ghost Rider showed up. Damn near broke the show because it cost so much to put in the special effects for Ghost Rider. They were like, "Damn, we can't do this." The other dope is when Quake finds her powers. That was another dope episode too. But yeah. Ghost Rider number 17, the Bjorn Berens variant coming in at number 10. All right. Where my Swifties at?
Saying dope in one sentence. That was so many dopes.
Oh, man. I thought we haven't seen this one for a little bit, have we? Next up on the list at number 9, we've got X-Men issue number 130, the Newsstand. Shout out to C. Woodard and the great legend of the Comic Corps. This book was originally published in 1980. Now, we haven't seen this book for a few weeks as Dazzler number 1 has been stealing all the limelight, but it's quietly been rising in value. This all started as a rumored Taylor Swift would appear in Deadpool 3 as Dazzler. Affiliated books were off to the races since typically we see ebb and flow, but there's been more flow than ebb. There has been a steady stream of coincidences that drives this book, such as Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds spotted with Swift at a Chiefs game, or director of Deadpool 3, Sean Levy, claiming it'd be a great idea to bring Swift into the MCU. Despite no confirmation, one more time, despite no confirmation, this book has feasted on rumors, and its FMV has improved since said rumors began. The most recent high CGC 9.4 sale went for what a CGC 9.6 did the week prior. We tracked 27 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 102% with a high sale of $410 for a CGC 9.4 copy and a raw fine fair market value of $107.
Damn. Fine. Wow. X-Men 130 first
Fine.
appearance of Dazzler.
Fine.
I was going through, I still have my collection of X-Men, and then I was going through it looking at the condition of my Dazzler 130. I was like, yo, this is slabbable. Definitely slabbable.
Slab-worthy.
I'm gonna wait for a Comic-Con though and get Chris Claremont to sign it. I have a lot of Chris Claremont signed X-Men books. He's very, because normally he works with CGC, so you just give the book CGC and then they'll go and get Chris Claremont to sign it for you. You don't have to stand in line or whatever. But if you want to, you say hello to the man, say what's good. You know what I'm saying? X-Men 130, dope cover. Anyway, newsstand. I don't have the newsstand though, do I? Oh shoot. Coming in number 9. All right, what do you have at number 8?
Okay, number 8, we have
Oh.
X-Men number 27. This is, of course, Peach Momoko, New Champions, which came out
Momoko.
in 2023. Peach Momoko is an industry darling, and when her name is attached to a project, people tend to take notice. Like when the announcement Momoko would be heavily involved in the launch of the new Ultimate X-Men, creating and developing new heroes to fill out the team. One of those was May Storm, a protege of Storm and a new member. Momoko pulled out all the stops, bringing her signature style to this cover featuring the character. That's gone a long way in building hype for the upcoming release of the new Ultimate Universe. We tracked 19 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 169%, with a high sale of $55 for a CGC 9.8 and a current raw near mint fair market value of $16.
JB, do I play it?
Nah,
Why? What did I say?
I like Peach, man. Why you?
This isn't
I
this isn't a knock against her though. It's just anytime the name Peach Momoko is invoked,
been
we have
invoked.
we
We
have to
must
play it,
play it.
right? All right,
Yes,
so
sir.
we have to play it. It's in the contract.
Hey guys, it's Lou here, your out of shape comic book collector, and I'm welcoming you to another episode of What to Put in Your Box.
Oh man, you're not gonna believe this, dude. Your book came back a 9.8.
A 9-8 karate kick! Oh. Hey guys, it's Comic Lou here, and this is another episode of our Top 10, where the comics we talk about, ironically, are on my eBay store. And I'm here, joined by the comic sensei from Alaska himself, Kevin.
What's up, guys? We got our top 10 books. This is on our top 10 here. It's Peach Momoko.
Peach
Future State.
Momoko!
Wanna take a look?
I love Peach Momoko. I love Peach Momoko.
Dude, it's my book. Dude, stop! It's my book! Dude, stop!
Man, I'm T-Ho from Lords of the Short Box. Screw that guy, British style. Yo, DJ Curse Words, kick it.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside of me. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been.
Man, what the fuck is that?
The way that things have been.
I earned it.
Unbelievable.
Our audience knows what I'm talking about. There, I play it. Even when Lon, even before he said it, he even says British style. So I love our viewers, man. You
They
guys are
knew it
awesome.
was coming.
They
They
knew
knew
it
it was coming.
Just like remember somebody's name used to get invoked, and you would get this. But
You get that?
we won't beat them down.
We-
because it's
we
not
won't
good
have to.
for- We'll have to find a new one. All right, coming in number 8, X-Men 127, the Peach Momoko variant, new champion, CGC 9.8 for $55. Oh, this book is still on there even after Halloween. I like it.
Oh man. Next up, we've got at number 7, Universal Monsters Dracula issue number 1, the Gabriel Rodriguez Lunar Retailer. Thank you, 1 per store. Now, Halloween is come and gone, but this horrific Dracula interpretation from the likes of James Tunyon is still going strong. The man is brilliant at horror, and when the community heard his name attached to this project, they were all over it. While it was much harder to get than the other 11 variants of this book. It's the only one appearing on this list 2 weeks in a row. While spooky season is behind us, we have more spooky stories from Tynion headed our way. But the community is continuing to aim for this variant. We track 30 copies sold, a 7-day trend of 121%, with a high sale of $48 for a raw copy and a current raw near mint fair market value of $45.
This is still such a dope cover. Very Universal Monster-ish. Oh, shout out to my man Noel Lane Flores, co-creator of Dreamwalker with Mikey Sutton. Rest in peace. Noel messaged me. I want to see what you're up to with the Dreamwalker stuff. I know he's got work on a lot of other stuff, but yeah, Universal Monsters Dracula #1, the Gabriel Rodriguez Lunar Retail. Thank you. 1 per store variant. Wow, that is that's not that many, but you know, there's a lot of being sold, so there's a lot of people sitting on them, and I have a feeling there's a lot of some places have more than 1 per store. I don't know. It's just me. Then again, I'm a bit of a pessimist. All right, what do you have for number 6? Aw, how cute.
Yeah, sort of. Number 6,
Yeah.
Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, #1 by Patrick Horvath. This is cover A. IDW printed it this year. The community has spoken. With a loud voice, we have decided that this book is begging for an adaptation. That would be a new for IDW, as they aren't typically known for dark and gruesome titles that would translate well to the screen. Despite that, this title featuring anthropomorphic animals confronting a serial killer has captured readers and is going gangbusters on the aftermarket. Immediately after release, cheap copies online sold out. Usually we see hype die down a bit, and it has to a degree due to availability. But it is sustaining success, and how could it not with support from the likes of Patton Oswalt, who went so far as to proclaim, quote, "Finally, murder and forensics are adorable," end quote. We tracked 23 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 160%, with a high sale of $34 for a raw copy and a dope, raw, near mint fair market value of $18.
She said it.
Drop a
We made her
dope
say-
in a
we
read?
said- Oh, she
I'm gonna
made
drop
her
some
say
dope.
dope.
You
You know, JB, I think you jinxed everybody by saying this is not an over list, because there's like a bunch of 0 for 6s, 1 for 6s. I'm like, damn, what'd you do, JB? Jesus.
Damn, I guess so, man. I don't know
Yeah,
what to
Beneath
tell
the
you.
Trees Where Nobody Sees, #1. So why not develop? I mean, right now horror is all the rage. I mean, you know, I guess it just started way back. I guess you could say it started with Stranger Things, right? Kind of horror supernatural thing. You know, really got the kids,
All
really got the kids on Metallica and Kate Bush. Speaking of Kate Bush, I just saw the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which was on Disney Plus. If you haven't seen it, go peep it out. Kate Bush got inducted to the Hall of Fame. DJ Kool Herc. Who was some other folks?
Oh, who's the lady that got it? The rapper, the first woman rapper.
Oh God,
She was inducted into the Hall of
Yeah,
Fame.
Queen Latifah inducted her. God,
Come on, Chad. Who was the first
Lose my
woman-
hip-hop card for
woman
not knowing
rapper
this.
inducted into the Hall
Oh
of
yeah,
Fame?
it was
Can I Google
Missy Elliott.
Missy Elliott.
man.
Missy Misdemeanor Elliott. Yeah, man, it was hype.
There it
It was
is.
hype. I always loved the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It always got some great performances. So, all right, what do you have for number 5?
Oh shit, that's me. At number 5, The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 36, the Arthur Adams 1 in 25. Now, some of the buxom ladies spread across the comic industry have developed a die-hard fan base. Whenever the likes of Catwoman, Harley Quinn, and to a lesser degree, Black Cat appear as the main focus on a variant cover, the fans are eager to pick it up. This 1 in 25 from Arthur Adams is no different, seeing 2 hot weeks in a row. It also features the first appearance of a repossessor. Editor's note: in the Marvel Comics solicitation on X, they call him the Repulsive Repo, a demonic repo man unearthed by Goblin Queen to reclaim her children. Now, the dude also has beef with Spidey, and the community loves it. We track 27 copies sold, a 7-day trend of 150%, with a high sale of $56 for a raw copy and a current raw near mint fair market value of $44.
I like this one, JB. I like it.
Oh yeah,
Pretty.
This
Let
one's
me
good.
download something real quick here. Here, number 5 on the list, ASM number 36, Great Art Adams. What do you have for number 4? You know what? I was just watching this thing on this show. So Watch Mojo is the YouTube channel, and do like top 20 or top 10s. And this
Hold
is like
on. Is this something we need to watch or not watch? We need to get the intro right.
it's on YouTube. It's it's just a series of videos they do. It's like the top 20 adult animated comic book films or shows, and this was one of them.
Oh. Laura, you're up.
Don't all speak at
At
once
number
now.
4.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Oh, I cussed too. Dang it.
All
All right, I'm up. Number 4, the Max number 1 from Image 1993. In October, rumors began circulating about a potential Max movie in development at Paramount, with the Channing Tatum reportedly attached to the project. While no official confirmation has been released, the mere prospect has sparked interest in this book. The Max is an intriguing series with a dedicated fan base. Whether the rumors materialize into a live action adaptation or an animated revival, the anticipation is palpable. An animated version of the Max debuted in the 90s, maintaining the dark and gritty tone of the comic. The possibility of revitalizing the series has enthusiasts in the community on the hunt for a copy before any official confirmation. Fortunately, this book is readily available and budget-friendly. We tracked 30 copies sold recently with a 7-day trend of 159%. A CGC 9.8 copy reached a high sale of $110, while the current raw near mint fair market value stands at only $3.
Yo, so the Max number 1, this animated
$3?
series was so ahead of its time in terms of animation. When you see it, it is absolutely incredible. It's literally like Sam Keith's pages coming into animated series. I mean, I don't know what else to say. And yes, it was on MTV of all places. It was just a weird time. But I mean, for each scene, they did like a
What was
different
that?
art style. It reminds you a lot of like Across the Spider-Verse, how each character has their own animation style. Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
But this one is, by the way, Across the Spider-Verse is just on Netflix now. Just hopped on today, matter of fact. So
Tivo, wasn't there something else on HBO that it was dope anime? What was it? Aeon Flux? Was it? Is that
yeah,
what it
Aeon
was?
Flux was MTV actually.
MTV.
Yeah, it was on MTV. So the Max number 1 coming in number 4. All right, well, more Swifties for you.
Are you serious? Come on, man.
I
At
have
number
4 of these.
3
I'm excited to see this on here.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of these on.
Yeah.
Now, these rumors just won't quit. Oh, by the way, Dazzler number 1 from 1981. These rumors just won't quit. It's not often the comic community witnesses such fervent excitement for a seemingly ordinary book. However, the rumor mill went into overdrive when it was suggested that Taylor Swift might appear as Dazzler in Deadpool 3. This book has become the go-to option for collectors looking to snag a Dazzler key, even though the rumor remains unconfirmed. The community's attention has zeroed in on this book, driving its prices steadily upward with each passing week as the rumor continues to hang in the balance. Interestingly, the book's ascent is intertwined with Taylor Swift's real-life achievements as she recently joined the Billionaire Club. This
Really?
accomplishment has further propelled the aftermarket value of this particular book. We observed 56 copies sold with a 7-day trend of a 91%. Notably, a CGC 9.6 copy reached a high sale of $125, while the
Wow.
current raw near mint fair market value stands at $21.
And correct me wrong, this was only released in direct edition. There was no newsstand for this, right? Dazzler number 1, hence the little diamond shape up there for the number and the price. I do believe this was a direct stand only. So there were some books back in the 80s that you couldn't get at. They didn't just you only get them from a comic shop, right? And they were called. That's where the direct edition name comes from, because
I know that there is a recalled version of this where
I have it.
Advertisement pages 25 and 26 are
black and white.
Black and white. Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't give me color.
Yeah. Dazzler number 1 coming in at number 3. Yep. Can't get away with a show without this guy being on here.
Right, from Dazzler to Spawn. Okay, at number 2, we have Spawn number 1. This from Image, 1992. Spawn is a consistent performer in the aftermarket, and many of you are likely familiar with its recurring presence on our list. However, recent buzz surrounding the character stems from his appearance in the form of a skin in the latest Call of Duty video game. Additionally, the CEO of Blumhouse Productions has reaffirmed their commitment to delivering the long-anticipated Spawn film. It's slated for release in 2025. The success of Blumhouse Productions of Five Nights at Freddy's is undoubtedly bolstering their efforts and driving sales for this particular book. In our tracking, we've recorded 70 copies sold with a 7-day trend of 87%. A CGC 9.8 copy achieved a high sale of $229, and the current raw near mint fair market value sits at $44. So my kids went and saw Five Nights at Freddy's this past weekend. Every single theater was just packed. It got so many people, and they loved it.
Did you see it? Did you see it?
No.
It is pushing that PG-13 to like really up there.
That's what Allie said. She's like, I'm surprised that was like not rated R.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it. Animomorphic fucking Chuck E. Cheese characters coming to fucking. They had TJ with the. There you go. I told you it was first edition book.
TJ would know, man. He'd
probably is in a 9.9 or something like that, man.
Right.
But yeah, Blumhouse is famously known for doing horror films with a small budget. They're not
Like
low
what
budget
else?
films.
Give me another example.
Oh my god, the Conjuring universe. I think they did the Nun. Think of any horror film, and Blumhouse has their name in front of it. It's kind of amazing. I think they may have done the new Saw film as well. So Blumhouse has got their hand in anything. So Blumhouse.
Whoa! Look at this information getting dropped.
Yeah,
$20 million to make it, and it's sitting at $200 million and counting.
Yeah.
Cha-ching.
Yeah, Blumhouse is I think is it James Wan? No, it's the Bloom brothers or something like that. Jason Bloom and something else, or the Bourne. I don't know. I get confused with all my facts sometimes. But yeah, just next time you see a horror movie, just look at the opening credits, and no doubtly there'll be some type of Blumhouse like opening credit.
Spawn's in good hands, then you think?
I hope so, because when Todd was originally going to do it, he was going to write it and direct it himself, and we're like, no,
God.
No, don't. And he said Spawn isn't really a character per se, but he's in the background. And we're like, nobody wants to see that. We want to see, that 90s Spawn movie, but done better. You know what I'm saying? Your flowing cape and, Malboja. By the way, I didn't know how to say Malboja, and for the longest time until the Spawn like animated series came out. Remember Malboja, that character? Who's played
That's how you say it. Holy shit, man.
Malboja, yeah, man. I was for the longest time. It's like adamantium. I didn't know how to say that word until I actually heard it on like Disney on a X-Men animated show. All right, so on number 2, this is a surprising one for me. I never would have guessed this is number 1.
You know what? After reading this, I had no idea about this book. I want a copy of this book, and wait till you hear why. You guys ready? At number 1, Star Wars Hyperspace Stories, issue number 10, the Tom Fowler regular cover. This book just came out, I think, right? The Bad Batch is a beloved offshoot based in the Star Wars universe, focusing on a group of clones who differ from their brothers, and they all possess unique skills. It's a Dave Filoni love child and debuted in the Clone Wars before receiving their own series in 2021. Now they're seeing their debut in the comic universe, and this book marks their first appearance. Typically, Star Wars-centric first appearances do well in the aftermarket, but with the fandom of the Bad Batch as garnered, this book is seeing heavy aftermarket movement. We tracked 32 copies sold, a 7-day trend of 230%, with a high sale of $16 for a raw copy, and the current raw near mint fair market value of $12.
Okay, now I'm excited. You were right. Yes, hands down. Yes.
So why is this big?
Bad Batch first appearance.
The Bad Batch.
The Bad Batch's first appearance.
They only appeared. They finally just appeared now. That's kind of crazy.
Just now.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. That's just like I
retro.
always said, like whenever these like really popular Star Wars characters start appearing in comic books first, those like the first appearance of Grogu or the first appearance of Din Djarin, who's the Mandalorian, those the books, people are gonna gobble those up. And sure enough, the Bad Batch came out, and it was a good series. Bad Batch to me isn't quite as good as Clone Wars, but it's up there. You know, I even like Rebels better than Bad Batch, but you know, it's all good. It's like pizza. Even bad pizza, you're gonna eat. Well, it's not bad pizza. But. All right. Make sure you leave a comment after this video post to be in the drawing for Thursday's show that JB is going to give away some of Miss Laura's books. And for today's show, we're going to ask you a trivia question, and Miss Laura is going to send you a book that's going to be dropping on Friday. But I want to show you some of my friend Noel Leighton Flores' work that he just did just for the hell of it. Absolutely gorgeous work, man. He is the illustrator of Dreamwalker. Look at that. So Miss Laura, if you guys need a variant cover artist, my man Noel Leighton Flores is your guy. Look at that. I know you like some Vampirella. Yeah,
love it.
So the question I have is about if you follow our
starting line. Let me drop a starting line.
Yeah, it's about, you know, if you follow all our Instagrams like JB says, you know, then you'll probably know this answer. And I also mentioned it on our show too. Ready? Who was Laura dressed up for as Halloween?
Oh, first one to comment. Come on.
Didn't expect that, did you? Laura didn't even know I was going to ask that.
I had no idea you were going to ask. Nobody's going to know that.
If you're
I even mentioned it.
Yeah.
Yes, Chloe's Comic Swag.
Boom!
Not only does Chloe's Comic Swag have a dope fucking comic book collection, but they know Miss Laura dresses Medusa.
Everybody needs to be following Chloe's Comic Swag.
Yes,
on IG.
Definitely. One of my favorites.
Chloe's and TJ Slapdragon. If you guys like want to know what 9/8s are, just follow TJ Slapdragon, Chloe's Comic Swag.
Yep, those two, you have everything.
Anytime we do a shaker show and they're like, they'll tag me in the post. Yep, got him 9.8. I'm like, God damn, man. Okay. All right. So congratulations, Chloe. Hit up Miss Laura on IG and she'll send you out a book.
Yeah, I got him. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Yeah. Laura, any last words?
No, I'm so glad Chloe won. That makes me so happy. Yeah, guys, right after this, Comic Book Women's going live and we are covering Dave Stevens. So if you are a Dave Stevens fan, tune in.
Nice.
JB, any last words?
Yeah, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. Tuesdays haven't been my thing, but I'm glad to be back and fill in tonight. Make sure you're back on Thursday because I'm sure the Shakers list is going to be awesome. As always, don't forget, everybody, we had a good time.
I'm going to Bird City Comics tomorrow afternoon. Laura was dressed up as I don't know. Maybe they're going to dress up as you. Blonde with the red dress, maybe. I don't know, man. For Laura, JB, our man Marty, who couldn't make it, and Matt Damon, who couldn't make it, he'll be back on Thursday's show. This is TiVo. Keep telling you to keep it in. Telling you to keep digging in them long boxes. Peace out. See you guys Thursday.
Shake and make it, pull it back.
Oh my god.
Hold on and get some, boys. In the great hall of the Justice League, there are assembled the world's three greatest heroes, created from the cosmic legends of the universe. Their mission, to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
Now that's a name I've not heard.
Laugh it up. Buzz, 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 buzz.
In this you shall know that the Lord is upright.
Shake and make it, pull it back.
In this you shall know that the Lord is upright. In this you shall know that the Lord is upright. Go on and get some, boys.
Jack, here's the deal. I'm the best there is.
In this you shall know that the Lord is upright.
What's in the box?